Hello, guys. My name is Zoe Frenchman. I'm an author. I'm a writer. I write screenplays. I write prose. I write poetry. I write all kinds of things. And I have two published books. One is called Battles on the Borderline. It is this memoir, and the other one is an erotic anthology in my psychology, which is this poetry book. And I decided that for a series of shorts, I'm going to be reciting some of this stuff. I want to read some of my memoir in some of them, and then I'll read some of my poems from this book. So, without further ado, let's read the first poem in here. Actually, the first poem in here is on my spoken word album, so I'm going to skip that one. So, if you guys want to know what the first poem in my poetry book is, you're either going to have to order a copy or you're going to have to listen to Metamorphosis on streaming. But the next poem, the second poem, is called Beneath the Surface. Beneath the surface, there is a diverse, complex, and burdensome universe of sickness that's getting worse and worse. That illness is an unbearable and evil curse. What one can directly see on the outside is a skeletal figure with zero pride. What they can't see is the riptide within my mind overflown by the high tide and the excessive nourishment that I've denied. No matter how many times that I've tried, the crippling disorder is heinous and snide and leaves my brain completely fried, and I have deeply and dreadfully cried, imagining what it'd be like if I merely died, and the palpable agony is impossible to hide, and the spectrum of impacts is awfully wide, and it's quite consistent that the ailments collide. There have been so many times in which I have lied about the reality of if I had really eaten, when the truth was that I had been beaten to a pulp by the manipulative shrew of anorexia. The scramble of my thoughts resemble words to dyslexia. Sometimes I feel like I will never recover, sometimes I feel like I will never discover who I am without this disease, what it feels like without utter displease, what it feels like for life to be a breeze, what it feels like to feel at ease. The disorder's suffocation leads me to wheeze, and although I feel like I will never seize the day that I can accept myself as I am, and my optimism isn't blocked by a dam, I hope that I can finally hit the grand slam, releasing what's sticking in my brain like jam, and what that is total torment, holding on so tight like the power of cement, and I live with the brutal resentment caused by the amount of energy I've spent, and my confidence and perceptions which are bent, and I have no stability, so I often vent about all the anguish that I've underwent. The trauma of a simple nutritional supplement can send me into a frenzy to a great extent, and invoke a sensation of thorough lament. That's going to be it for my poem of the day.